We had an uplifting Rosh Hashanah at TVA that we're hoping, Bezrat Hashem, we're going to see the outcome throughout Tafshin Pei Bet. But we're in the midst now of what's called Aseret Yemei Tshuva. The Rambam, based on the Gemara, tells us that really on Rosh Hashanah, almost everybody was sentenced already. The tzaddikim for life, and the opposite. And the only group that really struggling during these 10 days or are still holding for an outcome are the Benonim, those in between. And what is Benoni? Says the Rambam, again based on the Gemara, that what is it? It's people who have exactly 50-50 between their mitzvot and averot. What are the chances? Very small. So really this whole Aseret Yemei Tshuva and Yom Kippur is for this little chance that maybe I'm one of that exact. So the Rambam already alludes to that and tells us that we don't know Kel Deot, we don't know HaKadosh Baruch Hu's calculations, but yet I would ask, 50-50? Even in his calculations, what are the chances? And perhaps the Rambam says, you need to understand that every little thing you do, you may have an impact on the entire world. And what the Rambam is teaching us over here is that we're taking it seriously, even if the chances are low that we're in that group, because we have a responsibility for a community, not just for ourselves, for Am Yisrael, for the world. This is such a powerful message. We're crying, we're working hard, only because we feel the responsibility on our shoulders for the world. And this week's parsha is so appropriate as Moshe Rabbeinu gives the bracha to Yoshua to lead Am Yisrael into Eretz Yisrael. Moshe Rabbeinu gives a full-hearted bracha because he understands that it's not about him, it's about the future. Even though he was dying, he was begging to enter Eretz Yisrael, he yet gave that unbelievable blessing to Yoshua, removing his personal feelings, because again, we think about the responsibility we have as a nation, as a world, as a community. So Bezrat Hashem, we should merit to be able to fully feel that responsibility. And throughout our limud, throughout our davening, and throughout this entire coming year, we would all become sensitive and responsible for Klal Yisrael. Gmar Chatima Tova v'Shabbat Shalom.